Welcome to SwitchCorner, my name is Alex. Today we're going to be taking a look at my favourite Switch deals across eShops covering the US, Canada, UK, EU and Australia. We're going to be wrapping up the Black Friday deals in this video, as well as taking a look at a few new additions. Also, we'll be kicking off our OLED giveaway for the winter season, so hit subscribe, join us here for reviews and deals daily, and let's get started. Alright, so as always, I have two winners to announce for two $10 eShop gift cards, as well as two more to give away. To enter, drop a comment down below and the winners, they'll be announced in next week's video. Also, keep watching for all of the information around the winter giveaway. That's going to be the Switch OLED or even a cash credit alternative. Also, I do want to kick off December the right way, so next week I will have a third winner drawn from the comments on this video. Thanks to Bandai Namco, I'll be giving away a copy of Ultra Kaiju Monster Rancher for the Nintendo Switch. If you are grabbing anything, then consider using CornerShop.gg for discounted eShop credit. You'll get 10% off at checkout using a code CORNER, and this is instant delivery via email. River City Girls then to kick us off, but a quick word of warning: if you are in the UK, EU or Australia, the eShop sales are pretty light for you all because the Black Friday deals, they just finished. Now, to make sure I don't waste anyone's time, I front loaded this video with deals in all regions. It's going to be just 4 games before we do get to US and Canada exclusives. That's where the deals are basically still going for a couple of more days. Alternatively though, you can region hop and save, some cash. Anyways, River City Girls, a new low here, 50% off, and I actually spoke to it a few weeks back, but I did want to give it one last shout out because the sequel, it drops December 15th. It's one of the best brawlers on the system. It's blending pretty traditional, side-scrolling mechanics with a light RPG, so think new moves, stores, even some additional freedom. It's also longer than most in this genre with an average runtime of 7 hours. With support though for local 2-player as well, it's just great stuff and well worth the time. The story, we are jumping into the shoes of Kyoko and Misako, the girlfriends, because Kunio and Riki, they've been captured and we must get them back. Shin-chan and Me and the Professor on Summer Vacation is a light adventure game that's extremely relaxed and in no way challenging, but still enjoyable. I reviewed it here on the channel, find that linked down below, but this, we go on, as the title suggests, vacation, and there's a professor up to no good bringing dinos into this world. We need to help the town and put a stop to this professor. We are also stuck in some sort of time loop that we must break. I didn't really know the character all that much, but I enjoyed this extremely likeable cast, some fun writing, and even a minor turn-based combat minigame that is essentially just rock, paper, scissors, but it definitely felt right here. A new low price, that is 25% off. Sherlock Holmes, Crimes and Punishment and the Devil's Daughters double pack, it's matching the low, 50% off. I think this is a great price. You can pick them up on sale individually as well should you own one. But yeah, full transparency here, I'm yet to play Devil's Daughter, so there is an element of risk. It's one I intend to tackle myself over the Christmas period. Crimes and Punishment though, I love the fantastic port. Looks and runs are great on the Switch, and will be overcoming several cases. Some are true to the source, others they're new for the game. Think though exploration, interrogation and location investigation before making an accusation. What I really like, you can be wrong, but the game simply continues. It just adds a lot of weight to that final decision. Skul, the Hero Slayer, then gets a new low price, 40% off, and a steal. This is one I finished up relatively recently. It's another game I'm considering to fill the Christmas window for videos, as things they will definitely, slow down with new releases. A roguelike action experience, so think a whole lot of combat and platforming, with a map that's got some real surprises in store. We here though are the lone remaining skeleton after an attack on the Demon King's castle. Can we essentially restore the balance? The spin with the gameplay here, it's the skulls. We can change our head, which gives us new abilities, and we can carry 2 at any time. It just rewards, experimentation, which I always really enjoy, and there's some fantastic boss encounters as well. It's topped off then as well with stunning pixel work, and yeah, my only warning, expect a challenge throughout, given the genre. Alright, so that's the deals for those in the UK, EU and Australia. The rest of this list, it will be US and Canada only. That said, before you leave, do remember you can region hop. Also, let me tell you all about the big winter winter giveaway. Now I will have more prizes to come as well, which I'm kind of finalizing right now, but the big prize, a Nintendo Switch OLED or $300 to spend over at CornerShop.gg. So that's going to be everything from Switch eShop credit to Xbox credit as well. The choice will be the winners, of course. I just wanted to make sure everyone could benefit. To enter this year, keeping it simple, comment on deals videos between now and the end of December. I will have 9 deals videos in total, starting with this one. That's going to be every Thursday and Saturday, each and every week. You can enter once per video, making for 9 chances to get your name in the hat. And to keep it fair to those with me from the very beginning, I will close entries on each video 7 days after they go live, so there's no, jumping backwards. Make sure you subscribe though and notifications are turned on. That's completely free, and you'll ensure your entries, and it gets me, of course, one step closer to the 50,000 subscribers I'm targeting to close 2022. The winner then, they will be announced on Saturday, January 7th, 2023 during my deals video. Sakuna of Rice and Ruin then gets a new low price here, 35% off, and this one is a gem of a game that honestly surprised me. Now I expected good things going in, but definitely kept me even more engaged than I imagined. It's a combination of 2D and 3D, think part action RPG, kind of like action platformer I guess, part farm simulation. And yeah, in that case, it's actually going to be Rice. Think a whole lot of like platforming action though before you jump into the more calm moments. The story, we are Harvest Goddess Sakuna, and we've been banished to a land filled with monsters. This is really about survival and restoring our birthright as the daughter of a warrior and a harvest god. Really fun game, I love the platforming, even the simulation as well, that worked for me too. Alright, so the remainder of the deals, you'll need to be quick. They are the final drops from Black Friday that I wanted to discuss. Now I already have like 6 videos on this sale as well. Find those in the pinned comment down below. Lots of deals there to dig into that you can still buy right now. First up though, Ultra Age, a third-person action adventure. The story, honestly, a little kind of bland. Even the world, in fact, a whole lot of grey, but the combat is great fun as we are out to save humankind and ourselves from extinction. We do get multiple swords, so some great boss encounters, and even light RPG mechanics, think collectibles and resources that we will require. It can be an extremely tough game at moments, honestly, so just consider that a warning, but I was really impressed, and you can find my full review in the pinned comment below. Here it's matching the low price then, 50% off. Jack Mover then I reviewed relatively recently, find that in the pinned comment below, but this one it's here with 20% off. That is a new low price, and it's a turn-based RPG and a love letter to SNES era kind of JRPGs. Overall though, I was really impressed. It's not the longest for the genre, I'd say maybe 10 hours at a push, but it felt just right honestly, and sometimes it's quite nice to have an RPG that's a little more, digestible and not just epic in scale. The story, an evil corporation in this cyberpunk world, they've kidnapped our father and we're now out to get him back. The music's great though, as is the pixel work, and yeah, the story, it's pretty standard honestly, but I brought into the characters. I highly recommend it to genre fans, and it's particularly fun at digging through your software that essentially kind of customizes our lead, impacts how they battle. The Long Dark then gets 66% off, that is matching the low price, but I love this game, still my favourite survival game on the Switch, perhaps any system honestly. It throws you into a winter and asks you to make it through. The narrative, we basically agree to fly someone to a remote location in Canada before a freak accident causes us to crash. Now you can play it purely survival with tons of options to make it as easy or hard as you want it to be, but I think what many will like, especially those new to the genre, packs a story where we hunt for our now missing, passenger. Kind of almost feels like this extended tutorial to how the mechanics work. When you do jump in as a warning, you're in the hangar. Graphics are weak, and I was worried at first, but get past this point and into the world, and yeah, it looks and performs surprisingly well. Again, look, I'm a big fan, and below in the pinned comment, you'll find my review. Demon Turf then is our penultimate game of the video, and platformer fans, this is a must-buy game that packs a unique combination of retro kind of inspired 3D locations with 2D character design. I wasn't sure at first honestly, but I got used to it, ended up loving the look. It's quite difficult in moments as a warning, and Honestly, the combat, not all of that great, but the core platforming, incredible stuff, and I just love that kind of neon wash over everything. Story, we are on a mission to take over this world and become the Demon Queen. With a slew of abilities at our disposal though, this game will constantly surprise. There's also been a small follow-up that is Neon Splash, which removes the combat, focuses kind of on speedrunning, which is incredible as well. Definitely worth taking a peek there too. This original, although it's a new low price, 30% off. Our winners of the week then, I've talked enough about non-game related information, rather channel updates and giveaways, so we're going to be doing these together. They are going to Thomas, who's waiting for a physical sale over digital. I grabbed both for that one myself. Then Kachiku grabbed a Buried Stars, and that one is a hidden gem and a fantastic just mystery experience. Congrats both, drop me an email to claim your code, and everyone else, drop a comment down below, because remember that enters you to not only potentially win one of the two $10 eShop gift cards, but also Ultra Kaiju Monster Rancher from Bandai Namco, as well as the end of year Nintendo Switch OLED, or $300 to spend over at CornerShop.gg. Neon White then is our final game, and this one is genius. In fact, it's easily one of my favourite games of 2022. A speedrunner's dream, the idea we are dead, we've been taken to heaven to banish demons. In return, if we do succeed, we get to spend our time in this world and of course not hell. The gameplay though, first person, short levels, traversing incredible environments, and using cards as weapons to kill, or as even secondary abilities such as a dash or double jump. It's really learning and mastering how and when to use these cards. I've linked my full review in the pinned comment below, but it's addictive. And yeah, on top of all of this, it packs a story mode that's really impressive, because in between the levels we can actually explore the world sort of and talk to different characters. A new at low price then, 20% off, and this it is a must buy game. And that is the video down. Will you be adding anything to the library, or will you be holding onto that cash? Let me know in the comments down below. With that then, like, hit subscribe, join us here for reviews and deals daily, and I'll see you all on the next video. Thanks everyone.